Hey darlings, welcome back to a new video. I'm here with my only spooky thing that I own. It's this like candle holder that is like a scared cat. But yeah, I think it's cute and it's good for this time of the year. I attended Halloween Lolita meetup today, and I didn't really film much there, so I thought that I could maybe have a little story time for you, so that I will explain how I became Lolita and what led me to film YouTube videos. And yeah, I consider, or I think that there is like two parts to my Lolita career that I have. It's like my baby Lolita face, and then about 2 years ago I was reborn, and I feel like I got more into this style and then started evolving more and getting better at it. I found Lolita fashion through like anime and manga and conventions. I was introduced to anime like when I was very young. In Finnish TV they were showing like Dragon Ball Z and a Full Metal Alchemist, and that way I got into it, but I didn't really know what it was until my sister-in-law introduced, or like came into our family, and she introduced us to the Japanese culture and like anime and manga. And well, yeah, that kind of started it off, and then I started going to the conventions, and I saw Lolita like Lolita people there. And I first thought that it was some sort of cosplay. I didn't really know the series or anything, and I was very like astonished, or like I admired them a lot. It was really beautiful to see them there. And at some point, I'm not sure how that happened, but I kind of like distinguished between cosplay and Lolita, that they are two separate things. About 5 years later, after I had been introduced to anime and manga, I started getting more into Lolita, and at this point I also moved on my own. And I'm not sure at which point Pinterest came in, because at some point I started like scrolling through Pinterest, and I saw a lot of these Lolita pictures and J fashion pictures there, and I started like liking them and like saving them for my pin boards. And but 2015 summer I got my first Lolita pieces, which were like the bodyline balloon bears, and my first brand piece I think was Angelic Pretty's Dreamy Dollhouse. And yeah, I also at this point I started like getting more into sewing, and then I applied to the dressmaking school and I got in. And I remember that during the interview to the school I wore Lolita. I wore my first ever new Lolita piece, which was the bodyline strawberry shortcake dress. And I remember my teacher, because she was the person who interviewed me. She was like, "Oh, this is so cool style," and she complimented me a lot, and I was super happy about that. And I remember getting a lot of compliments back in the day when I started. And actually I wore Lolita to my work. I was working at the secondhand store, so I was able to wear like Lolita skirts. I had many skirts back in the day, and I wore them a lot for work, because I felt like JSKs and OPs were a bit too much. I occasionally did wear those two, but mostly skirts, because they were like more casual. But I'll put a picture here. Sorry, cat. We're gonna hide you. But yeah, of my first ever coordinate. I have never posted this anywhere because, well, it's what it is. I mean, I had got these ears from a convention, and it came with the like choker with the like little jingle on it, and I thought it was super cute, even though it has nothing to do with the print. And I wasn't wearing any petticoat. But I don't think it's like that bad. It's okay, but it's very newbie and baby baby coordinates. But yeah, I also put some of the pictures that I wore at work. But yeah, I think when I started I was more of a lifestyler than I am now, which is weird because I mean I think lifestyle Lolita would be really cool to be. I'm not sure if I'm like up for it or up for the task because it's a lot of work, but maybe someday. I don't know, who knows. I have had on and off phases in Lolita. I have like always kept my dresses. I have never sold them away. Always just love to look at them. I used to have them on a rack on display, but currently they are in a like cupboard because I don't want sun to fade them or dust to do anything bad to them, so I want to keep them safe. 2016 and 17 I kind of fell out of Lolita and I wore very little. 2016 I did attend the local HelloCon or convention for Lolitas, and I wore this coordinate there. I made it myself. I upcycled this one shirt that I have and then made this skirt part for like from the scratch. I actually still have this skirt or the dress, but I think I might have taken like some of the pieces out or cut it or something, so it's not like wearable anymore. But anyway, then came the like pause or the kind of like break from Lolita, and at that point during that time I got married and I moved to Helsinki. 2 years ago, 2018, I just we went to our honeymoon to Japan, and that kind of like sparked the interest again. I visited the Angelic Pretty and La Foret in Harajuku, and I saw all the Lolita shops there, and I just fell in love with the fashion again. So I started wearing more, and then I found that the HelloCon was organized in, I think it was either September or October that year, and then I decided that because I am a seamstress now, so I can make my own dress, and I made this dress. I have already shown it at some point, but I made that one, and this time I feel like is the part when I kind of like I was reborn and I fell in love with the fashion, and I have ever since been in love with this fashion, and I think I have like been more like serious about it and like being better at it and like wanting to improve in it. Then I think I didn't really wear Lolita for about a year-ish. There might have been occasions when I did wear it, but I don't remember any like specific times that I would have worn it. But then I just knew that I wanted to make the HelloCon something that I attend every time, because I found it very lovely and it was very pleasing to be surrounded by people who are enjoying the same fashion as I am. And well, then a year ago it was the HelloCon Witches Follies, and I attended there too, and I actually took or I continued the tradition of making my own dress. So I made this dress, and this is the like dress that I am most proud of. I feel like it's very beautiful, it's very elegant, and I'm very proud of it. And I think I really overdid myself when I designed it and when I made it, and it turned out very, very pretty. And that really like pushed me even forward with the fashion and like the interest of it, and I needed more. And then at this point I really started looking for like community that I could like kind of like join to, and I think it was during the winter of last year or this year I found the Finnish lolita community that I joined in Facebook, and I have been part of it. I haven't really been active in it, but I have like every now and then checked it, and I really like it. And then it was Easter. It was the coronavirus had us all like in quarantine, and we didn't really get a chance to meet. So somebody organized a Discord meetup, and I joined that, and I dressed up. And at that point I had just bought like new wigs and everything like that, so it really like made it official that now I am part of the community, and I am like publicly announced myself being a lolita. Actually, it was the beginning of this year that I joined or attended the Desicon Frostbite. That is Finnish just like normal convention, and I wore like 3 different coordinates for the weekend, and I was really into it. I was super happy about it, and yeah, it was something that pushed me onwards and gave me like I got this like very empowered feeling. That's one of the reasons why I love this fashion, is because it makes me feel pretty, it makes me feel empowered, it makes me feel in control and like different from other people. And yeah. And it's something that I enjoy very much. And anyway, the Easter meetup happened, and then in May I decided to start filming YouTube videos. And there is kind of like a story behind the YouTube career, because I didn't really like open up about like why I started making videos in my first video. I just mentioned that I didn't get a summer job, so I decided to start filming. But year before that, like 2019 during the spring, I binged Pixelux in YouTube, and I really like her style and her like energy that she has very unique style, and I thought that that's so cool, and that's something that I want to be like. I want to have that kind of like own style too, and I want to find it. And at that time I rediscovered makeup, so I started wearing more like brighter eyeshadows, and like really started learning how to do makeup. And I got more into it, and it also gave me the like empowerment feeling, or the like I was able to express myself when I wore the bright makeup. And it really, I consider it like a war painting of mine, so that every time when I go out I put on the war makeup, so that, or war painting, so that I feel I don't want to say like scary or intimidating, but it gives me the like confidence to be who I am in a way. But yes, then in Witch's Follies I met Fluffy Kawaii Joe, and she like spotted me with my coordinate and she wanted to film me, and we talked a bit about the coordinate, and she was super surprised about like when I told her that I have made the dress myself. And I just like the whole situation was very like, it gave me a warm feeling, and those people kind of like inspire me, and they also inspired me to start my YouTube channel because I wanted to be like them, or like find that kind of like spark in myself to start filming. And yeah, that was a long monologue about my Lolita career. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Also, like starting up my channel was to like make myself to wear Lolita more, because I wanted to be more like active in the fashion and in the community. And now that I have like attended a couple of meetups, I feel like this is the right thing to do, and this is something that I enjoy very much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or if you want to share anything, you can comment down below, and maybe consider subscribing if you're interested to see what I do in the future. And yeah, okay, that's everything. Bye!